knocked out there by 24, Sean Lyman. And that's going to be very close from up here, Frank. I'm not sure if that's a first down or not.
Oh, they may be pulling out the chains to check that one out, Frank. Looks like he had almost enough to make the first down. Oh, it all depends on exactly where they place the ball. So we're just going to have to see how the referees decide to spot this position.
Well, the way they've spotted it thus far, the Agawam Brownies have gotten good results. On this one here, there you see it right there in your picture. I'm not sure. That could be a little bit short.
First down all the way.
He stretched that chain out all long.
Yeah, there you see it right there. It's about a foot short on the official measurement. So that's going to bring up fourth down and short for the Agawam Brownies. And the way the Agawam offense is playing right now, I'm sure that in this situation they'll be going for it. Brownies on top, 22-0. Happy Thanksgiving to all our viewers out there. I want to remind you, you're watching Agawam Sports Week. Frank Andrus, along with Frank Disco, Dan Shenefield, and Bob Newman. And we want to take this time to thank Dan Shenefield and Bob Newman for coming on to our crew with Agawam Sports Week and helping us out. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it a lot.
Thank you. I've enjoyed it tremendously. I've had a real ball with you, and I'm looking forward to the hockey season.
And the basketball season and the wrestling season.
And the Big E.
And whatever else that you're around with.
Well, I was just here for the hot chocolate guys. I didn't think I was going to get a microphone.
Oh, well, hey, Danny woke up.
5:18?
Yes, sir. 5 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Brownies on top, 22-0 on a little bit of a delay here after we had the official measurement. Everybody seems to have gone home.
So West Springfield side is just about cleared out.
Just about cleared out, yeah, on the other side there. I believe a lot of it has to do with the cold, the score, and the turkey waiting in the oven.
Pick one.
Probably the turkey in the oven.
Fourth down and short upcoming for the Brownies. We'd like to thank all our viewers out there and remind all of our viewers that you can catch Agawam Sports on Channel 32 every Saturday at 3 p.m., Tuesday at 3:30 p.m., and 8:30 p.m. And then we also want to remind you that after the football season, we will be going right into hockey and basketball and wrestling. So keep your TV tuned to that time for some exciting sports action. 44 on the handoff, and he fumbled the ball. Vatsekis fumbled it as he went through the middle of the pile, and I believe the Terriers have recovered. I believe the Terriers have recovered the ball, and in fact they have. So with 5 minutes and 14 seconds to go, the Terrier defense getting a turnover. Now whether it is enough of time to come back, that remains to be seen as the offense for the Terriers takes the field. First and 10.
They only got 5 minutes, Frank. 5 minutes means there's got to be 6 possessions. 3 for West Springfield and 3 for Agawam. So I don't know if there's enough time to be able to pull that off.
Josh Blizzard for the Terriers is back to pass. He's got 64, hard on his heels under big pressure, and throws incomplete. So the Agawam defense putting a lot of pressure on Josh Blizzard, and they pretty much forced him to throw that errant pass.
Josh had 2 choices, throw the ball or eat it. And I don't think he wanted to catch catch the latter, so to speak, so he aired it out.
A happy bunch in your picture just then.
Who was that guy anyway?
I'm not sure.
That's why I laughed.
You all know that was Mr. Matt Disco.
And the gentleman next to him was Mr. Forestieri.
Long pass once again. Blizzard picked off by Dan Moriarty. The pass by Blizzard was picked off by Moriarty. Moriarty runs out of bounds, and the Agawam offense will take the field. First and 10.
Major defensive play there by Dan Moriarty. That was a good reception. Like the last one that he had an opportunity to pick off, he knocked down because of ball placement. This one here, he realized that he could come up with a better ball placement and elected to catch the ball and run it out.
And boy, Dan Moriarty having the game of his life on offense and defense as he goes out with a bang. And this is his final game as an Agawam Brownie, and he couldn't be any more happier with his play. As the Brownies, first and 10 now, will begin to operate and try to put more points on the board. Moriarty handing off to Steve Lanier. Lanier hit there by 74, Brian Frederick. A loss of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 11.
Mr. Lanier hit a brick wall on that play.
It's going to be interesting to see how much more damage the Agawam defense can throw at Westside.
Well, if they get out there again, it'll be quite interesting. Right now, the offense on the field, and once again, trying to put more points up on the board as the Terriers still trying to find out a way to stop that potent Agawam offense. 2nd down and 11, handoff to Vatsekis. Vatsekis stopped there on the collision with 2 44s. 44, Jason Vatsekis, and 44, Alan Barron. Pickup of about 4. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. As Moriarty there in your picture talking to Coach Vecchiarelli on the next play that will be upcoming.
Agawam continuing to look good even in the late stages of the game. Like we've said so many times, Frank, you're right, we're repeating ourselves, but they're just playing excellent football today.
Well, no doubt about it. Moriarty over the center now, looking over the Terrier defense. Terriers anticipating a pass. Moriarty steps up, and then it may have been blocked at the line of scrimmage, trying to go to Bob Kunkel, and the pass incomplete, so 4th down. And I'm curious to see from this range if Brian Anderson will take the field.
It's going to be kind of tough, Frank, because if you punt it, where do you punt it to? If you kick the field goal, you give them the ball where it is. And if you run the play, you give them the ball where it is. So, tough choice.
It certainly is. Of course, we remember that Brian Anderson, of course, is a senior, and the Agawam Brownies will be losing him after this game. So a fitting tribute to Brian Anderson, who tries to get that 40 or the field goal, and then it is blocked by the Terriers. So the Anderson field goal blocked, run back there by Randy Miller, and they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line with the Brownies on top, 22-0. Back here after our commercial break, the Terriers will start out 1st and 10 from the 41. 3:15 to go in the game. The Agawam Brownies on top, 22-0. And a screen pass to 14, Randy Miller. Miller trying to get to that outside, hit there by Bob Kunkel, Brian King, number 89, and Chris Damastri also in there. It'll become 2nd down for the Terriers. So the Agawam defense still swarming even this late in the game.
Well, they're still going after the players, Frank. A lot of the tackles now being made by seniors, and they're just getting their due. I don't want to say revenge, but probably.
So Josh Blizzard now set to go, 2nd down for the Terriers. Hands the ball off to 24, Sean Lyman. Lyman run out of bounds by the Agawam Brownies, and that'll bring up 3rd down upcoming.
Got to be real frustrating for Westside right now. They just cannot move the football. I feel bad and I don't feel bad. But I know it's frustrating for a very excellent football team, but they just ran in Agawam on the wrong day.
Well, they certainly did. There's no doubt about that. Of course, Eric Nunez out of their lineup certainly doesn't help their cause any at all, but their other major weapons have been neutralized by the Agawam defense. 14, Randy Miller getting big yardage, and a nice run by Randy Miller, and finally knocked out of bounds by 49, Chris Benjamin, but not before the Terriers pick up a 1st down, 1st and 10.
That's probably only about the 2nd time that Randy was able to get outside and get more than 10 yards on a carry all day. It shows good pursuit by Agawam, which shows good lateral movement across the line of scrimmage.
Randy continues to have a good day, though. He's having a good day for himself. But the only one doing anything for Westside.
1st and 10 for the Terriers. Josh Blizzard now, and a nice handoff. But boy, I'll tell you, the Agawam Brownies right there as Sean Lyman ran right into number 74, Joe Perry, and a penalty on the field. And that could be coming back, Frank, with 2:05 and the clock ticking. Brownies on top, 22-0. We want to remind you once again, you're watching Agawam Sports Week. Frank Andrus along with Frank Disco, Dan Shenefield, and Bob Newman giving you the play-by-play in a very frigid morning here at Harmon Smith Field.
I like the way he says frigid.
Well, it's very frigid out.
We still got to pack this thing up, sweetheart. We ain't done yet.
Oh, you mean we still have to put everything away?
I don't know. There's all these toys that we've been playing with.
Penalty called now, an illegal procedure call against the West Springfield Terriers. Will bring it back. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
I thought this electric heater kept this place pretty well warm for us today.
Oh, it's done very, very well, but we got to put it back in a box.
14, Randy Miller in motion. Back to pass. Josh Blizzard looks across the middle and then airs it out and picked off by Dan Moriarty.
Got another one. What an excellent day this guy's having.
That's his 3rd interception.
Oh, man. Dan Moriarty just stepped up in front. The Agawam Brownies will have it 1st and 10. And gentlemen, for all intents and purposes, this game is history.
Yes,
I was just thinking about that, Frank, because of the fact that we still have some time on the clock. We could end up with some fluke plays.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving to you two. A couple of fans that are exiting on the Brownie side as the clock down to 1:21. The Brownies on top, 22-0, and a very, very well played game by the Brownies. 1st and 10, ball handed off to 38, Steve Lanier. Lanier tries to go to his right and is stacked up by the Terrier defense. And possibly time for one more play as the fans start to file out at Harmon Smith Field.
Yeah, we're going to have a mass exit right now. In 3 minutes, this place is going to look like a ghost town.
Well, I've got to admit it's a heck of a lot better weather than it was last year at this time when we had a power failure up in West Springfield and the rain came down in buckets.
Big time.
2nd down and 9 upcoming, possibly time for one more play. Ball handed off to number 12, who's entered the game. Bob Magistri hit there by 24, Sean Lyman. And the clock ticking down. This game just about history. Brownies on top, 22-0. That looks like the way it's going to end here at Harmon Smith Field. And Frank and company, that'll do it. The Agawam Brownies have defeated the West Springfield Terriers on a very, very cold morning, 22-0.
Nice game by Agawam. Well played, well executed. Everybody did their job. Everybody was doing exactly what they had to do out there today. West Springfield, I don't know if they came to play. I think Agawam was out there to say, hey, we've got a first win. We want a second win. Next year we'll get the 3rd win. We want the trophy. Could be a motivating factor. Could not be. But well-played game.
Certainly a well-played game by the Agawam Brownies. West Springfield hopefully not looking ahead to the Super Bowl when they came into this game, but I'd have to say that it's not that West Springfield played bad, it's that Agawam played that good.
Well, they intimidated, I think, Westside right from the start. The big play early in the 1st quarter by Bob Magistri really turned the game around, and we said we hope Agawam would take the ball and fly after that, and they didn't stop. They took it around, scored a touchdown, another big play later on in the 2nd quarter, made the score 14-0, and Agawam just continued to roll after that. Be proud of themselves today. I enjoyed it. While I got the chance, I want to wish Elias a happy Thanksgiving and congratulations to an excellent, excellent football team today.
Well, that's certainly what we want to do also. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody here from Harmon Smith Field. That'll do it here. This is Frank Andrus.
Frank Disco.
Dan Shenefield.
Bob Newman.
And we'll catch you with another edition of Agawam Sports Week. Happy Thanksgiving.